Good day, viewers and listeners. I'm Livingston Ubrimnisi, your host and civic media strategist, and today we bring you a critical conversation that speaks directly to the heart of community, leadership and accountability, and economic justice. Joining us is Mr. Mcduff, chairperson of the Bapalawura Community Forum, an institution currently under intense public scrutiny. Allegations of leadership instability, unfair opportunity distribution, and preferential business dealings have surfaced. Today we seek clarity, accountability, and a path forward. Mr. Matebula, thank you for joining us. Good day, sir.
Oh, I
can see the ngongwina.
Oh, I can see.
Loko na ngena xikolo ni dyondze the book Macbeth. I'm not sure whether you are aware of this book. That was a long time ago, 1998.
No, Shakespeare.
Exactly.
The 90s.
Exactly. Mcduff, a very interesting character. Very interesting character. I'm not sure. You need to go and do research about this gentleman.
Yeah.
He's very similar to your person today. But anyway, it's fine. He was a leader at his own right, and you are a leader at your own right. And to be a leader, sometimes you go through a storm. Coming back to our topic, kuna bubu what's ka BCF. Kuna a hurricane. The question is, when is this storm going to settle? Because people are beat. Now, unsure about the future or their future. I've seen.
What I can say, as an elected representative of the community, and also as a chairperson of the Bapalawura Community Forum, together na other members na the subcommittees we are going to make sure BCF itama yi-tirha ntirho wa yona ku nyika ti-opportunity ka ti-community members until term ifike makumu. Loko term ifike makumu ku va na continuation ku nghena van'wanyana vanhu vo humile. I think ku forum leyi ya needeka ngopfu within our community. So on whatever the circumstances leti ti nga ta va ti ri kona, BCF yi fane yi continue va yi ri kona yi tirhela the community members. Vanhu va hina a va se empoweriwa in terms of employment. It's not enough in terms ya the skills development na the business opportunity. Ya lava ti ku va na ti SMEs leti ti nga based locally, ti va established. Item ya vunharhu ya BCF is the third administration. So we think ka hana swa ku tala swi endlekaka.
No, it's fine. Maybe office for how long since you're coming in?
Conference Karibu itsamade 11 and 12 April. Then we came back, but akuna nchumu lexi hi nga xi kuma just as a BCF, because after loko hi huma Karibu a hi nga ri na office.
I understand.
Office ni vulavula hi ndhawu. Then I command meeting in ask and see.
Wow.
An elected structure lexi xi nga legitimate. Even office va ya va hi tlherisela office ya BCF leya khale hi May. Then I think it was November ko hi nga kumela office ya hina.
November, just like yesterday. Yeah.
I tirhisa office leya ya ku ndavula ku ghost house hi nga ri na electricity, hi nga ri na nchumu. A ko va just ku va hi ri na roof over the head ya ku hi kota ku khoma ti-meeting ku ri na matafula. But sweswi in our office. So elected April, still the stakeholder were part and parcel ya elective conference ya BCF ya le Karibu. Mara coming back home no we engage nabo, they were not willing to bangaya cooperate. The PMC is the first stakeholder were willing, but still barangeva yala on last week of May for story uboyeke kuyetelela yayifala on the 25 of June
I was part of that, yes.
So yeah, astrakila nalekati stakeholders timanyana, but now I can say the structure is firmly established. Everyone was precisa and they was respect kuna BCF.
Well, it's fine. Let's come to the number of the issue here. I'm nishing as a shanda dismissal about possible. I think kuna po letting go. Recently, we have heard through the grapevine that there's a motion of no confidence against the leadership. But of late, I was listening to social media following this thing that's happening. Kuna, this gentleman, I think is part of the BCF. His name is David Cisse. I'm saying this because it's in public domain now. He's saying the motion of no confidence is there, but they don't have any confidence in the top 8 structure. Before you address this top 8 structure, I want to check, is there any active motion of no confidence against yourself and any other members of the BCF?
No, last, I think it was Friday. On Friday, we report on the 15th of December 2025. I re-Kamaspala chamber.
Yeah.
La kungafika kuti sort complain in a way ya emotion, ya vote of no confidence. La bangafika ba presenter the member of the committee ya BCF ba complain ya material ya top 8.
Okay.
Then in my response, I responded one a procedure ya maendele ya shilo because you must also remember BCF it's an independent organization.
Exactly.
So then masipala wanganela local city problem not cool corona swin'wanyana in ka office ya BCF kutsuma ku ya ka masipala, but it has happened and then he a respecter here because also according to the representative that the traditional authorities.
Okay.
Then one never respond to procedure ayilandzeliwanga kahle. 2 the allegations the member of the committee at BCF and did it for the first time and then ba complainer against us and the one ba complainer that they are part of the top 8. So when you complainer guys so ba complainer should listen to banga commercial bangana that information. So but you continuing the meeting Mera baku no way forward na advice you could land of senior BCF namalungisa timaka tamwe. Then we agreed to alungisa timaka of senior BCF on the 16th of December all day. Then 17th of December the first thing nibitane meeting wa top 16 inquiry. I think it was a very first time in a long time. Yeah, 16.
Wow.
And then come out that sitting. He debate, a robust debate was there, but finally he didn't agree because the committee debate agree. It's only one member out of the meeting. So then he continue. What they he take 10 minutes. 10 minutes it print out Yanika Maspala attach register. This 17th of December. So the issues in quality that thing raised you at that motion. This solve way this 17th that December.
Right.
But it may be seen school about willing the issues thing solve. So in majority the member of that BCF about ready to go compromise the community members because it's different. The woman from different formations, from different constituencies. Before the elections, what Nzuka na part of the program the elections. Bangoyan ban baba consent group. Daba consent group bangoyan ban substructure that BCF. Bangoyan ban image just what said community 6. If I combine in most the position
with different interests, that's what we're saying.
Yes. So at the end of the day, for no chairperson one and the church accept you. So accept chairperson in front of because of the age. So it's an issue inga Congo Mr. Miss. Agreeance in that meeting that minutes in this register ya touching agreeance in that meetings is solve the issues that BCF because there is no way kungatabana structure xa leadership xi nga vi na ti-problem loko hi agree then munhu a huma famba a tlhelela ndzhaku ku ve u agreeila because na vo vanhu lava hi vulavulaka vo u na swa ku tala leswi va nga swi endla va nga swi endleki kahle but a hi swilo swa ku maybe hi nga tsutsuma hi fika hi swi yisa ka media ya ofisini ya BCF hi vulavula loko timhaka ti hi tsandza consultation program ya hina because last ni vulile ni ku BCF i structure lexi xi nga consultation program yi consulta ka ti-substructure then loko swi vona ka switandza ka substructure hi ya ka ti-community members the-final decision makers in most cases loko switandza hina hi vitana ti-substructures a hi kangani laha hi vonaka nga ku va va tsandzekile because say now it's a huge number loko it's a good substructure vulavula hi close to 200 members
because it's 8 times 2 per 8 villages. Is that what I'm saying?
It's 8 times 2, so 16 per community.
Yeah, it's fine. No, but if you don't mind, I'm not sure whether you'll be able to speak to this issue on that motion. What were those major issues they were complaining about, those people? If you are free to speak to those ones.
Mr. Mnisi, that's why ngihlamusele ku na ti meeting lwa ti 15 nifike ni va hlamusela ku procedure lenzelwa ngayo. Me ni nga Mcduff loko va ku top 8 me nhloko ya top 8 na top 16.
I understand.
Ana rona papila lero. Va lo fika va hlaya ka masipala a ni nge he sundzuki hinkwaswo ana
no, it's fine.
Ana rona swi twini ku va ti top 8 va vulavula hi issue ya ku va nga nyiki information and one of them i munhu loyi a receive information ina whole aka complain.
No, let me not bother you to answer that one. Let me speak to those other members of the BCF at home. Now we are feeling told the chairperson to account because now he's saying the very same motion that you have tabled against him, he's not in position of it. So I think if you are willing to share with us, please let us have that motion so that we can understand what are those issues you were trying to speak about in that motion. Mr. Mcduff, but now check something. Your last time I spoke with you, I asked you this question, but let me repeat it. The internal structure, how do you relate with each other in the bargaining? To not say already about the young men leading them. Let us forget about it because that's personal. Now check in terms of professional work, like as BCF structure, top 16 and top 8. How do you relate with each other there?
It's very disappointing kun hlamsela ku inahlanganele henhla member ta BCF ya vanhu lava va kalaka ku tiniketela ka swilo swa BCF. Untwini ni day for a first time in a long time yelela hi va 16. Kuna ti-leader ta ti-community leti ti nga attendeki ti-meeting.
Well,
inga ya ofisini ya BCF ku humesiwa leswi swi pfunaka ti-time sheet leswi sayinaka. Vito ra munhu ra ku fana na ra Bonani Mavasa ta ri kuma ri very scarce laha.
That's Mr. Bling.
Ku attenda ka meeting swi kala ngopfu ti-meeting ta attenda ta le PMC a yi ta le ofisini ya BCF. And isuka ya ofisini khome ku ka.
So you say that again, I'm sorry, I've missed that part. You said it attended PMC. What did you
say? Yeah, attend a meeting or stakeholder engagement at PMC.
That's the only time it's available. When it comes to the BCF meeting in the office, it's not there.
And before, yeah, stakeholder, ya kokasa. If I need one go the items in the got the community tie na. That eat but like I show. Yeah, I should present as stakeholder. So loko munhu ateka movha kumbu atsutsumela PMC mwe merely afika vulavula swilo swa different na leswi mwe mina na ka swona.
Yeah, na precise. That tell me normally there should be a consequence management within no, this gentleman don't talk about at the same time again. Kuna leswi mi stressa ku tsinyana as members. Do you have anything leswi mi nga sure a plan in young way than BCF financial misbulagu? You mentioned literally Mr. Mavas, Bonan, Mr. Bling, go to attend the meeting young way, yeah, BCF, and Bashauli Akatiku, go to attend the meeting, and I'm sure I got to send Mr. Bling and attend. So, Nathan BCF, what do you do to discipline this kind of
No, in the bylaws, those bylaws mostly issue a warning that people must start attending the meetings. Of course, at the stage, I show a stage ingaba too much harsh, especially ulangusana timagataku me as a chairperson lingwe like a mundu contested the same position, so over too much harsh tutabona ngaku yeah ulukulweni kanyipila the way I lusaka shiso. So yabana meeting then ikhonda mama endlele yabantu ngattend the meeting, but at the end of the day wakhonda mama aba angakona. So shakutala itibzele ku by this January lawa kulungisa issue ngopfu ya material ya BCF la correcta nati mistake, because at some point I like ku the so-called task team as a group of facilitate the elections, but that push hard ku ibana workshop induction na magaya constitution, but it seems they were not pushing enough. So ne delele ku fika la situation ya kuna me communicate na the some of the information and you miss, but ne leka position right ya kuna communicate na
exactly the chairperson
and the chairperson. So aninge you miss, but that's why ni problem timokata ku by January so shaptala taba ikare shilungisa.
Well, let me go back. I mean, it's very interesting. You mentioned something. You were contesting positions. So who was contesting your position as well? Yeah, chairperson.
Bling.
So you were the only two candidates. Okay, no, it's fine. Maybe I'm asking this so that it help you, because you mentioned the name Mr. Bling. He doesn't attend the meetings. This question that I must ask, maybe it will be more about assisting you more than anything. You sit down as committee, disciplinary verbally. It's also there in the minutes. If I were to ask the copy of minutes from you, this issue meeting is a razor, would we be able to find them?
Yeah, several.
No, it's fine. Then no, it's lamin. And then you were throwing allegations that
I was not yes. Allegations.
Yeah. So let us look at the decision making, the mechanism that you are using there as BCF. Because remember, Mr. David says there's no transparency. In terms you just do as you wish and like. You attend meetings without letting them know about the stakeholder meetings without their knowledge. It mentioned something there was a time back when I lay to center. Then they were talking must there be a meeting next door. He was referring to land or something like that. How true is this allegation? Because if it's true, then there's a allegations called chairperson, you are doing as you wish, you are a dictator.
Yeah, you can see no tibago celebrate and na mara the question leti uti kutsaka takufana leti tiba already ditlamlekini.
Okay.
The decision leti diteka ka nzeni ka office ya BCF na ti member leti tingata batera available.
Okay.
Baba ngakona.
Say that again, okay.
Look, when you are the decision, the decision about it. On daily basis, Monday to Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, office in BCF. We figure out some meeting. Conclude that the issues. Let maybe the issues that if I respond, I got it's not just bling and a day. David Caesar, Obama, Jim, Mr. Bauer, about him to meet that office. So that's why I have TV. Mara Caesar, ever go drobin, and deploy as Mariski. It's a Mariski and that was in a BCF. And I think not report as Mariski.
Well, that's some. You see, it's very important sometimes. People have cagey information. I don't know why sometimes you are keeping information to yourself, because keep information about things that are happening. But I'm not bad aware, because people say things about you and you don't say things about them.
Exactly.
So let me check something. I want to have it on record. Now to check on you're saying those disabled mediteka about there's no transparency because those people are attending meeting.
About attending.
And now we're mentioning David Caesar does not attend meeting. Opa doesn't attend this meeting, Mr. Bao doesn't attend meeting, Mr. Bling doesn't attend, but Mr. Bling is worse. Oh, that's what we're saying. No. So it's not true. That's what we're saying. It's not true, Kuri. You do as you wish and please. Those decisions. So why these other members of the committee are not coming in to cover you in this issue? Because you are not the only person. We're missing 4 people now with about 5 way. What about these other 6?
No, the meeting what is substructure.
Okay.
Kumaga ina abana problem bana problem ibo bana laba community tedimbia laba mwana ko bashingana shingelelelaka.
The community, you need to be specific.
Leadership and Lulekan.
No, it's fine. Well, guys from Lulekan Nanamahale, the chairperson is making very serious allegations against you. He's saying you are personal on him. Menantako, please, Mr. David, Mr. Bauer, Opa, Mr. Blaine, our cameras are rolling, our mics are on. We invite you to come to our studios so that we can address these serious allegations that are being made by your chairperson. So let us move.
Before we move, now in Talo,
okay.
Imagayoya issue a vote of no confidence. Also on that meeting, the 15th December, a chamber. Logo inikwa that opportunity to go back. Yeah, I've loved Sarah, Osina BCF.
Yeah.
The same David Caesar, Lui Waku logo, Atwaku, motion, I will continue. Shayanta BCF disbanding. So we reach a point yago unaman lava feel like without the positions. Litibat Labaka. It is better BCF disbanding. That's why we agree in this 17. Yeah, up to millions of committee media, different things. The problem at the core, I'm not the problem that would is difficult. That's why I want to level for million for the sake the community members' interest. Then we're agreeing to move on. By some serious this one, some social Ashba Komankash as the member of the committee that BCF. Now, some seller should leshi, she a commanding cash. Gabo, then every child consensus yago, it and so we meet halfway. But with David Caesar, for no take a Shubulaka, one of the things of Shubulaka, Uri, David Caesar. I'm sure I wish we will video. Uri Ulava who communicate. Now this stakeholder through email, direct to Fanana secretary, 16 members inquire, IV level, ya communication ya kulingana na the stakeholder. And it has never happened. That's why you conference na kurukula kuyenda hierarchy ya kuna chairperson kuna ini. Absolutely kana karo Fred Machete. Absolutely kana karo Cresta Stahan. Today la kuyenda because kuna David Caesar na. What is the problem? Remember, we will like the same person. Lui anga umati funds, society funds. The second administration I court. So, about 3 years case that in a defend you. I was part of structure shaye, but the funds but umaku by David Caesar. And then the cost anti-war could defend you 3 years case that from Baba 250,000, 275,000. Malila you close to million.
Yes.
If I am legal activities would defend our BCF, group. So the issue, no one frustrated to pay back the people never found during the strike. And I will be where because we're concerned, then we will be safe. That is the issue. My letter that takes logo the 14th of May, logo BCF. Oh, maybe takes 200 which was and remember, you are still in the concern. Okay. Concern is not a legitimate structure. As far as BCF in our opportunity to donations not the grant from stakeholders because it's a legitimate structure. So that is the frustration. banizondela ku bayehleketa ku stumbling block xa ku endla corruption.
Okay.
For ku ninga pfumeli ku endla corruption, it seems ku there is no way munhu nga pfumeli ku endla corruption. Ile ku endleni ka corruption R1 why ayala ku endla corruption.
No, it's fine. Well, I was not expecting that bomb that you dropped it there, but anyway, it's fine.
Your problem in the Coca committee.
No, it's fine. I'm thinking Mr. Caesar will be privileged to get this interview because his name has been mentioned quite often than the other names. Mr. Mcduff, let's come back to the nub of this whole thing, the gist of our interview. Kuna these allegations here, number specific phrase Alexander, because there's one another but if you don't mind, you can give us more information about how you used to do things previously. Kuna the CV that Benfam, and that Benfam is a constituency, right? Per community of 8, there should be two CVs submitted at that post. Then nothing was submitted. Benfam submit to 4. Secretary, by the way, who submit to 3. Anamahale, nothing, if I'm not mistaken. You will correct me. Agama Kushuan, 1. Tell me, how do you balance this?
Okay. Yeah, you're in the issue when you phrase Alexander. You follow that motion. Because after on Wednesday, if you came, blah blah, logo kukumekini maka. Okay, when it comes to so, maka ya CV, I could remain as a chairperson. In most cases, me and the bagage temple shasha CV.
Okay.
The shinenda ka show me kumbe secretary is sign a spreadsheet. I check the CV. Unabandla bakabadilaka the CV. So one in entitlement ya kuti CV letango diteka the elector to send him off. So I issue a komba munhu, and it's not for the first time kubana makaya misplace the CV.
Okay.
This amazing misplace wa the CV tagama kushwana etala ipuma from request and akuri makaya ye. Akuri ye at misplace. Nivula victoria nena admitting that substructure kusandwa the CV. Ufike kubana CV set again yakama kushwana. Yakama kushwana. Yelika spreadsheet mara CV yako I in the spreadsheet mara itsaruwi ayathatshiwa bayilabale until bayikuma. So we do not know what's happening. Engokula so umako negele badala ngumaka CV angakuthumela because maybe kuna sabotage yakukota kufika basusa CV. Yikukuhlamsela isitalo siza oba balela makhala abasitsama batsamela CV tana makhala bathi bona tifamba.
Sorry, Mr. I want you to speak.
Sorry.
I want you to speak the camera. Because this issue is a topical issue. Speak with the people of Namakhale through the camera. You've got 2 cameras there. Choose which one you want to speak.
Yeah, okay. So, bafika bateka logo kutali CV bofika balahla bafamba bayahasima riski. And as much as you deploy what's in the office at around every day because they have business opportunity. Let them actually go to a queen to one laptop. So, both Kabbalah CV farm. That's one Jana Mataya Tolo, local calibration CV. The substructure to commit to charge to substructure. Boba Comrade Crest, now Comrade Shy, Vasal office in Balabula Balabu, Una CV show that, and a way I'm a cushion. So, Bandara deploy one office in the community, about to women social member. Bangago maybe 2 years ago, that's a lot of share community because in that member that community IDT. Logo already makatako the CV tana mahal na dukat atikona. When do extension ya submission wa submit.
Okay.
Na mahale bakbo abange submit the CV. So you can see it's not about it's about problem in a solve.
Alicia Mcduff, after this issue was picked up, when
we extension, I was submitting the CV,
and that was communicated to all the substructures.
Do you communicate the executive? You communicate the group, communicate the office.
Do you have message to that effect? That communication, because I'm not sure if none of the brother want to ask that. But do you have meeting? Anything that we should have meeting with my person call that answer.
Yeah,
so even this conversation by chance it might happen. There was an extension. I would advise you something as a leader on that, from a brother to a brother, because you are holding a position of leadership that is very much contested. Yeah, anything that we do should be recorded, because now you see. There's something that I wanted to ask you, and I'll ask you, maybe you'll answer. Because the spreadsheet, the chairperson, you are correct, it's not your responsibility to come and sort that CV, but it's your signature that's appended there. So, Shibuto, what were you signing if you did not check? It's not coming from me, it's coming from the community outside. So, you see, it's going to be difficult. Yeah, maybe if you want to deal with this question, you can deal with it.
Yeah, look at the CV that inside the substructure. Mundu acheka ka disability tingata ka substructure itilita ka community there.
All right.
Evo ba chekaka ku CV team takaina and abana right ya kuchinja. You just cheka and then titsama la tichela ka spreadsheet.
Yeah, but Caesar it come out ka a come documentation e komisa ku they've received something from the PMC. Le ba komisa ku alulekani awutang CV. So it means when you're going to check their CVs before you append the signatures.
The CV that you look at this are Machiavellian, Ivan, when subtract, then Mafam. And the latter of Ulaga verify that the CV in leadership office, Buanga on at all times and Abachachi, Buvusuka Farm.
The for your sake, repeat this process that you are saying. Normal, the civil of saying this submit by this abstraction. Say there's CLOs, they must verify. Say but verify then you append the signatures. That spreadsheet. Wow, it's fine. let me move.
Sure.
Okay, but this one is a bomb, is going to explode, but I'm sure we'll cushion ourselves. There's a magnetite transportation. Lewa issue. Tell me what's going on with the magnetite? Because this is also an issue. Apparently, the company that you preferred, you I don't know how you do it because I'm not privy to the issue that BCF, but there's a company preferred by you, chairperson. Now this transportation magnetite. Take us through what's going on with the magnetite.
Okay, as a BCF, the Federal Administration, you want an opportunity, you have the community members to opportunities. Okay. Since in terms of business opportunity, it is in the history of the BCF, I tell you, local the business opportunities. So we said Kuri lava participation, you go transport magnetite through rail.
Okay.
Yes, then we engage Transnet.
All right.
Yes, so the only thing the Shishibaka Shoroko logo milaba participation as a BCF automatically you're not a company. I'm not the funds.
Exactly.
I'm not account here baby.
Yeah.
You don't even have a siding. So then you come a local business person. We are much understanding at the and they were local. And if I check until recently by that time he was the only person we angana capacity ya kumva material area.
Okay.
So then we approach logo community inclusion empower the local assemblies. So then we partner in kaku move magnetite ya kombela the tonnage ina munhu loyi a nga na capacity ya ku move munhu loyi u endla commitment ya ku give back to the community ti business opportunity hinkwato leti ti nga le ka real ku nga va swi vitanaka ku it's a material handling. So then PMC has agreed Transnet iva yi agree mara ku va na problem ya siding.
What's that?
Siding la ku tirheliwaka kona.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, endhawu leyi ku tirheliwaka ka yona because loko u fane u ngene u va ka project leya real which means u fane u va na material u va na siding or la u nga ta stockpile ko the magnetite then mi va mi ri na capacity ya ku move material ya real and the capacity ku va u na account na Transnet because Transnet yo yi controla ka swilo swa ku fana sweswo. So partnership na that business person for sake ya ku the community members ta ti kuma ti opportunity material handling hinkwawo wu hlamusela ku hi vulavula yini hi vulavula hi yellow machines hinkwato hi vulavula hi tracking hi vulavula hi employment ku nga tapping ya matorokisi hi vulavula hi vanhu lava va nga ta va ri ti-general labor va nga ta va lungisela tindlela va komba na ti-red flag na ti-spotara hi vulavula also hi kombela na skills development kwalaha ndzeni lexi xi nga related na ntirho wolowo hi vulavula hi ku vanhu va va na ti-license ta ku operata ti-trucker ti-dump trucker ti-front end loader leti ti tirhaka ti-excavate and everything. So hi tshame hansi hi agree with this person ku swilo sweswo swi nga endleka. So hi yo mhaka leyi nga ko hi vone yi ri mhaka ya nkoka ngopfu ku yi ta uplifta vaakatiko because currently when we go to the stakeholders a va le ku hi nyikeni ka enough business.
Well, it's fine. Thank you for that loaded explanation. This not show my brother issue the business person. Maybe the issue maybe there was no consultation between yourselves and the BCF. I'm not sure. Did you, as the BCF, sit down with each other and agreed on that?
Okay. Remember some of the information we figure here chairperson secretary.
Okay.
Logo kuma the information we fanele ku hi va na meeting na the business guy ku kota ku kuma more information because remember we also knew swi endleke ya ku ngena. So by the time ba kuma ku hina hi va na meeting to one of the secret ba sungula ku famba hi ndlela ya astray ya ku hambana na liya ba la ku ya ringeta ku endorse another business guy loyi anga va tshembisa nchumu until matwisisa na. So loko baya va ku ya endorse at some point honestly swi fike ku mara swi fike nga ku swi hetelela ku swilo swa yeswi va swi lungile but a ku na lani va nga vulavula community kona. The problem a ku mani i endorse man for business eko u vulavulerini community ya va phaka vuro ku ikota ku benefita loko mi kume munhu wa ku va na capacity ya ku endla high level business kumbe ti-tender because loko hi langutisa vanhu lava hi kayakayaka na vo mestemnis hi kayakayaka na vo va attendaka ti-meeting va ku tala va ku a va qualify ku va nga va na capacity ya ku khoma ti-tender timayini i vanhu va ku va ha lava ku establishiwa. Se loko timayini ti nga hi nyiki opportunity hi landza vanhu lava already va nga established ku no empowering vanhu lava because vanhu va ti-local.
So you are saying you went to negotiate with the gentleman winner. We want to give you this thing, but we want you to plow back.
Yes.
To plan back the community.
Exactly.
So let me check. Is that thing happening? The agreement is happening. Is he giving back the community, the person, the business?
Angasesungula ku
oh, I was saying that no, you're not serious. I want you to account on that one. Let's move. Let's move. I don't think the conflict of interest, Baba. I'll ask this question in English. Are there any known person, politically or financial relationship between BCF leaders and the businessmen in question that could constitute a conflict of interest?
On page no,
maybe. Namundu umeranza ye. Ngoba nabashaka bzokari kumbe bominyika something kuza michuze ye ayisha commit personally.
Yeah, uteka. Loko ubona siza akwata munhu loyi tiva siza yena munhu loyi na vuxaka na yena munhu lwa ye angana capacity R1 unless loko na van'wana va nga developer because program leyi sungule va majuni mandusisi luya kuze akwata siza wativana na munhu luya.
I'm gonna confuse. You are saying June, is it working already? Because that's
engage.
Engagement. Okay. So when are we likely to see it starting? The program?
Next year.
But I want you to confirm with me, the process is not happening. Nothing is working. No, it's fine. So I'm not sure whether you answered my question. He did not promise you anything personally. Because in total analysis I've done anything. When as chairperson,
no, he promised the opportunity and then the opportunity litanga itsembisa ku bantu bangataba enter business but aba kumaterate talent.
And okay, now that what you're saying, the only thing that he promised you as chairperson, you'll plant back your community. That's what that's the only promise.
Exactly.
No, it's fine. Okay. And I said I wanted to ask about the audit, but I see with this question to be unfair. Because you have never been audited before as a new administration.
Yeah,
I need some audit deal. But let me check. Let me try this. You have a right to say yes or no to this question, because you are not the first administration in BCF. You came in the office. You said it's the third administration. Now, normally, when the new structure comes in, there should be what we call a formal handover. Now, in your case, I know when you came in the office through the strength, their court order and what have you. Did you have this handover thing? Do you know what was happening in the previous two administrations?
No, as I want to hand over. I didn't actually okay. April engage and everything is continuation.
Okay, so you can't speak to auditing because no, it's fine. But I'm sure when you're open to auditing, during your term, your 3 years term, you'll be open for that.
Yeah,
I think it will be proper anyway because you are here. I ordered the corrective actions, Baba, because it coming up BCF young lanes at office, picking up from what you've said. What you're saying is true. So maybe represented because you are saying that attending the meeting at all. So the corrective actions, what is it that you plan to do as BCF? Because now we are being accused. Or you do as you wish and please. Attend the meeting.
No, itabanika the formal warning next year. Yes, the formal warning, then it the timesheet or the register and part. Inika also not the substructure time.
Well, yes, I think that's important. Maybe I'm not sure from my own understanding. There's no communication because I'm part of the community as well. You hardly speak with us, guys. Maybe until you say explode, that then you want to come and address the like for instance, issue members meeting. I believe as BCF as a structure, you should be, it's within your power as a chairperson to address the committee but they don't attend the meetings.
No, some of the things Mr. Nisi, it's a manner show because protect structure because logo ban usungula by expose usungula makali ya global the communities usungula conflict in fighting. So actually I have avoid in most cases maybe takota kushilungisa without the the community members because what still kule constituency it's not simple ungafika wajera kumuntu yendla shilo so shaka abenga akiba agree na wena ba protect umuntu one way out maka from that constituency.
Yeah. Kuna some allegations, but I'm sorry, if you want to deal with, you deal with it. But the chairperson of BCF is going around the communities, a mobilizer, Are you doing that?
No, nimidala ku xin'wana va chavaka xo va chava meeting wa ti-substructure loko ku vitana meeting wa ti-substructure va ri why u vitana ti-substructure ta hina u yi mobilizela me ni vitana meeting wa ti-substructure ni la ku nyika report because va swi tiva ku na swilo swa ku tala va nga swi endla swa ka va swi endla nga hi ndlela ya kahle a va consultanga substructure ta va ti byelanga Caesar u vule straight ku substructure na mahale yi kaside because substructure letata vo abati nikanga full information va fika va addressa the substructure hi mavunwa ndlela leyi vo va swi lavisaka xiswona so that's why va ku ri na issue a ndzani mobilizer mina vitana substructure nika report and the report leyi nga nyika is similar ka leyi nga fika ni vulavula kwala ka media ku no hi ve na the issues then hi kote ku resolve the issues from chamber hi office ya BCF resolving ila ku continue hi veka the interest of the community members amahlweni once again.
No, it's fine. No, you need this thing. Okay, it's fine. Mr. Machiavellian, this one, I'm within you. I'm in your maze on this question that I would say. Previously, in run an episode now, like the tracking man. But if you want to answer it, you can answer it. If you don't want to deal with it, you can not deal with it. There was this money that was coming in from Vex. It went to personal account of somebody. You guys did things with this money. What happened to this money? What stopped it? Because I'm told it stopped now. It's no longer coming in.
Okay. Money later as a grantee. Ya BCF donation. So Malilia I work hard in Kobanika previous administration. Then logo yita bulufika ba itela kuna grant ya BCF. So one thing for sure, if you get Malilia for the first time logo yita ipakelwa ba ngashula so.
What do you mean kupakela ba?
Akuyini washo kusungulini anesitipsa la washenisa kuyimara logo yita upakelwe maybe the community members or the substructures.
Hey,
so then no, there is something wrong with my previous administration. Mina I said no, we take money pakelaban. BCF institution ya pakelaman. Illegal empowerment. Marile I take any empower through the skills development and then election of she.
Hey, or the money during your time as the new administration used to come in. The previous. Oh, so in your time you said no, we can't continue that. Now but is it depending on the skills development? Are you doing it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's fine. Let me not belabor that one. But in Facebook, I missed. Me tell you something. What did you write on Facebook? What did you write on Facebook? I follow you on Facebook. I can see what's happening. What did you write on Facebook?
Facebook. This one Khalid. That's why I just deleted.
What did you write on Facebook? No, it's fine. No, it's very important as a leader, maybe because whatever you do, you are being scrutinized, and maybe because you are called to order. So the tracking money, woman. So tell me, who writes the minutes in your meetings? Because I'm told there's a complaint about your secretary, but the secretary is not capable. It's not anyway. It's not helping because he should be writing the minutes. He should be. In fact, my understanding, the secretary is the gist of the committee. He's the power station. If the office of the secretary fails, everything fails. So, honestly, but the secretary minutes. Who's writing the minutes for secretary?
What's up? It's all a deputy.
Oh, by the way, you got the deputy and the secretary. So, but in that incident, I'm no longer there. I want to be seen on the pictures as well. There was a request. Could the secretary should write an email To this day, he has never written an email.
Request Friday leadership. On Friday, request. Request by a PMC, we are not monthly meeting report. Bafika bateka the internal problems that BCF, but in the PMC, consent committee. Then BMC if kaya such information secretary fana a request from the it's PMC a request that the committee member committee to BCF. Look who requested the member of the BCF. Secretary was going to do it. Because we cannot be led by the business sector. The community in Alabama and the cooperation ago. I say that we want more fun but why because I represent the community. Say I don't know if you go where it's very wrong. But I'm not relevant. But not relevant, it is abstract. Well,
let me understand. So the request there in May, it is the PMC that said no, but we cannot talk with you because we've got the secretary. If you need this information, tell your secretary to write an email official, so we'll release the information. Oh, well,
see, I go find you level, but the secretary, I office in the BCF laboratory like a PMC. That is the problem.
No, check out for it. Your BCF is still structured, still new, fairly new. You are still trying to find your footing here and there. Practicing normal everywhere, even in if you come in like you said, you're coming from different constituencies and with different interests in your adult. Now, are you guys willing, as top 16 at BCF, to come to a table of brotherhood, to sit down together and reconcile and to start this thing afresh? Well, like now we are saying, as a chairperson, I signed a spreadsheet, but I thought the substance have done their job. I mean, the CLOs have done their work. Mine is to put, it was not necessary to go and double check whether everything was fine. So are you willing to say, no, I admit, maybe on that instance, I should have done it better, checking, double check, and it was a mistake on my part, but I'm willing to correct it next time, I will check. Are you willing to say that as a leader? Because leadership should sometimes take accountability. Remember, the buck stops with the leader. Is the head.
Yeah, not admit and then willing to next time.
So but tell me, if I'm not sure what's happening now because I'm very confused. I also need the site because I had an understanding of last time the thing has been sorted out. But after that interview, I place on social media, I got called, no, this young man is lying. The motion is still active, it's still happening. So let me for a brief of doubt, the motion is still ongoing. There's a new term, findings that will be found. If the findings come, Mr. Mcduff, against you, are you willing to say, well, I was wrong, I'm stepping aside, or I was wrong, I'll correct my ways? It's a hypothetical question, I know.
Okay, men willing anything lishing at our progress ya community, but currently nashtiwa ku solution around kula kumviwa stumbling block ukuba batakota kutifumisa. It's a self-interest.
So are you saying there's a third force that we move this thing?
So.
Do you know those people that you are suspecting? I'm not saying mention them. Don't mention them. I know it's dangerous.
Yeah,
I'll never make it comment on that. But are you saying you can be on the record? You know what is happening now is because of the third forces, like you said, going to the court. There were people who were funding us.
Yes.
And maybe those people are some of those people that are pushing remove this guy because he's a stumbling block. Is that what you're saying? Are you on record to say that, Mr. Mcduff? Are you on record? Are you saying that on record? No, it's fine. But let me give you an opportunity, Mr. Mcduff. I was asking questions. Is there anything that you want to address the committee at Palabur? Not your constituent, but the whole, because and the substructure, even those those oversight structure, stakeholders, all those people that now how do you address them so that they can have your trust again?
Okay, before I address Mr. Minister, the conflict Mcduff as a stumbling block shakuban bakota ku gain at self-interest in what if is. I will mention it even in chart na before.
Yeah.
Monofana and the Bling. Bling is a business person. Where I end up business even before and then I like a BCF.
Okay.
Where I got my enterprise development from the PMC. So we are not surprised look angati to the office ya BCF aya PMC nkuma ayi committee meeting na the stakeholder angananzeni ka meeting kuyuma ya office na asala amuka. The interest is self-interest yeah. Yes, so we are to see the problem letting ako ka BCF tiko ititsongo, that's why logo ti solviwa kuba na vanhu lava yalaka ku ti solviwa. The why logo okay hi vitana ti substructure hinkwato ku ta vulavula timhaka leti va yala, it shows ku ava ready ku solviwa. So ka ti substructure na ti community members hinkwato mina I would say ku it's not about ku favor munhu, it's about ku benefit ka ti community members who are doing it ku ti community members va kota ku benefit. Ayi sivana ka vanhu va ku tala ava se benefit, vanhu lava nga benefit va very few. We have to unite again ku hi pusha the vehicle ya BCF yi kota ku hi uplift vutomi bya vanhu. Ayi na choice loko hi lava improvement, hi lava ku eradicate poverty, we will have to unite na loko hi nga rhandzani. Logo you ya unite munhu utsutsuma aya ka speak out so you can see there is a problem, and I'm not denying the problem to mayam, the problem tiko mara ya squata ku itshama hansi hi vulavula the problem is solve. No one is perfect. Logo mi solve u vona vanhu va yala ku solve swi ti komba kahle ku they were misleading others va vona ka nga koleka huge number mara vanhu lava va nga na conflict of interest you will find ku if for mara loko va hetela va hlana mara no in majority va endla motion but not all of them va famba ka hi one sense because there kuna vanhu lava nga vula ku a nge pfumeli ku BCF disbandiwa loko mayor a hlamula mhaka ya ku vanhu vo vula ku endla motion mi ta disbandiwa hinkwenu lava van'wana va hlantlanisa ku no swa ku disbandiwa ka BCF a nge pfumeli mara munhu wa fana sisa a yima a ku na opa malachi leadership ya na mahali swantswa ku disbandiwa
So start fresh.
Ava start fresh nge hi kona
also that they can do as they wish and please. Yeah.
Ku nga va ku ri na ti arrangements leti va nga ti endla ku hi xihatlahatla loko disbandiwa BCF ku ta vekiwa interim committee ya nga tiveki ku yi huma kwini yi ya kota ku engage ti business opportunity vanhu va kota ku dya va famba yi va yi chani hi sweswo swi nyimpi kwala.
Mr. Mcduff, now I'm talking with you from brother to brother. Are you corrupt? And why are you corrupt?
No, me stumbling block shaku ku endliwa corruption.
So you're not corrupt?
The reason ya ku va nga hetelela va na accuse hi ku loko ku va la ku endla corruption nyala va swi ri na yena there is no way u nga ta kota ku pfumela ku hanya hi stipend and stipend because imali leyitsongo and they are forgetting hanya hi nga se kuma na stipend. Mina I was unemployed for very many years so ani vi na problem ani vi na challenge ani ngena ka BCF ku la ku tifumisa.
Wow, and now we're raising this issue stipend link and absenteeism never attending the meeting of senior way because are you not paying these people there's no time sheet
time sheet unless you are raise a kaluli that raise a village in one.
No, I think for order, I think this is something that you need to, because leaders, maybe let me speak to your camera. Leaders, people went out to vote for you. You went to canvass, Moko, we want you to vote for us so that we can represent you. Now we are getting report from the chairperson, Guri. Some of you don't even attend the meetings. I think this is very unfair to the very same committee that voted for you. Mr. Mcduff, I want you to wrap. I want us to wrap up. But I want to give you an opportunity to speak what's in your heart, because you are coming in here a very attacked person. You are bruised. So I want you to speak with the people, because a lot of things have been said about you. I'm not here to pass judgment. I'm sitting here as a mediator. Yeah, I'm giving you a platform to speak with the people. Gori, tell them whatever you want to tell them. I'm not going to channel you.
Okay. Once again, ngabula timhaka ka this media platform lava ku encourage the community members to continue ku ba support the program ya BCF, even though kuba korona challenges, as in elaborating kusunguleni ku some of the leadership lava banga hlawuriwa. In my own view, ndashibula without hesitation, it was a mistake, a huge mistake, because kuna vanhu lava banga riki na interest at the community members at all. Loko vanhu swi fikelela ka situation ya ku they don't attend the meetings, aba oversee the issues that is CV. The CV tete isusuwa ka kwini ku ya hivo on whatever the allegations leti va ti endlaka. It's a problem ya ku ya vanhu va ku kala commitment. And then I will be saying it very clear. We are going to deal na banu lava bangana di self-interest. Before the end of the term, BCF itaba gari ilungisa ivuyela matsangwini yayo. Ku bana bantu lava nga ta serve the interest ta the community. Loko bantu banikwe opportunity na chance ya ku serve the interest ta community, then bangalavi kuyitirisa. Itafane iteka step ya mahlweni.
Well, thank you, Mr. Mcduff. Let me take this time to say thank you very much for coming. Mr. Matiba, thank you for engaging with these difficult but necessary questions. The community of Bombshell deserves transparency, fairness, and leadership that is accountable to all. We will continue to follow this story and provide a platform for all voices. To our viewers and listeners, stay informed, stay engaged, and remember, justice begins with the truth. Sabon.